So already we've come to the actual. You see how we started narrowing down. That's one thing um, with exploration. See, regionally and locally now, and definitely this is the way it moves the entire zone. You get it? Northwest, south, east, along, intersecting with this structure. You see the essence of the field work. Now, this is the structure, but there is no way you can know the exact, like if this is exact on the field. But have you seen the deviation? Where actually it's coming from? Where you see the structure here? It's not this structure, it's the regional structure. Then this one is usually perpendicular to the northeast structure. So that was why we carried out these profiles today. Detailed. This is 40 meters. You get it? See the other one of yesterday. You can see how this profile was developed to cover this structure, cover this structure, cover this one also, and other. You can see how. So the profile was actually developed on a planned basis. It wasn't just developed for. So that's why we didn't spend time in the field. We just go straight to what we want to do. 1 hour we are done. Come back. You get it? So, but yesterday it was a different one. Now see where we started from. You see, we tried this structure. But if you look at this structure now, we've got some signals which are not just coherent. You get it? See where they are? They actually occurred along this structure, but there is no signal that is strongly pointing to northwest. This is what we call stratigraphic control. You understand? This is stratigraphically controlled signals. Now, they are actually formed. If you see this one, that to tell you that right in the field, we've confirmed this interpretation here, right in the field, to contain, you get what I'm saying? Right in the field to be true. You get it? Now you can see this is occurring here, and occurring here. So definitely this northeast structure is actually true. You get it? There is no this thing here. So this could be noise. This could be noise. And if you want to develop this further, now if you look at this occurred here along this. But if you look at this, what we did here, today, you see, this was, it was done on the red ones here was done yesterday on a bigger level. You understand? Then the interesting signal was trapped around here. Have you seen it? Was trapped around here. So today, because of that, we have to develop these lines along this, more detailed now, narrowing close down this. So this is the result of what we did today. So clearly it's like you've not actually opened the ground to confirm, but you've actually understood what you want, what you are looking at, what it should look like. What we want to do now, opening the ground, doing other IP now, we want to now confirm. And I told you something, I said, if you look at here, you see, this is like a corridor of mineralization. The signals we got today are here. And you look at it, here is pinching out. Here is pinching out, here is actually emboldened. Now, why will you leave here for here? It's because the width of here seems bigger than here. Is that not what I said? Yeah. So definitely, where will you concentrate? You will concentrate from here. So even if you want to do anything, it will be here. And why? It is expected that here should be better. Why? Do you have a technical reason for that? Any of you? Don't tell me. Why? Why is it swelling here? Why is it pinching here? That's the question.
Because of this place is the geology of this place. That's the rock type.
Yeah.
Here is likely to be.
They are out of it. They are the same geology. They are nothing like rock type. Did you see different rock type? They are not the same geology. Why? Why is there swelling and why is there pinching?
The mineral, yes, the mineral
The what?
content.
Which vein?
I said that red line.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, it's vein now. We're envisaging there is vein here. That's what we are saying. We're envisaging there's a vein along this line. Now, why is this swelling here? Why do we have this width here to be bigger than what we are having here? Why is the content big here? That's the question. You're trying to explain my question again. Why is the deposition bigger here? That is what I'm asking. I didn't say you should explain my question. Why? If you however you want to, if there's a bigger deposit here, why is it bigger here? Why is it now pinching here? Why? The fracture is there. There's a fracture here. That's why there's a vein. These things is just a reasoning. It's a common understanding. This is like an art. You have to put so many things in place and you put this. That's why this geology is. You're more than it's not that you really need to have a deep understanding of what forms you are forming a model. There should be a model. You don't just interfere, and that is it. So if not, you can only answer this question if you've understood the model that forms, as in the model you are creating. What is the model we've created from interpretation? Now let's look at it. Look at it. Now let me even remove, if I remove this master image. Now this is it. This is the entire interpretation. Now what is the model? The model is that this is the northeast trend, the regional fracture, in which is the major passage for mineralization. We are tracking this because we are looking for the northeast structure. So the northeast structure, which is the regional structure controlling the mineralization, local mineralization within this axis, is here. So it is expected that the deposit will be bigger this way and deplete this direction. The common sense. If what gives the mineralization to here, if this is the source, if this is the major fracture that forms the source, it should be bigger this way and slopes this way, because that is the source direction. This is the source direction. So these are the things that we need to know. That is the model. That is actually what we are not saying that the source is from here. It is direction. Because we didn't see any northeast here. The northeast is here. You get it? The northeast is here. And why? Why is the northeast here? Because look at here. If you look at here, the river got in around here and did what? And deflected. Got around here and deflected. That means there is a structure around here controlling this. That's why the river can continue up here and meet this guy. Does that make sense? Look at it. It means there is look at it. There's a structure here. What we are trying to do here, it might not be exact, but if you look at here, you see there is a deflection of water here. There is a deflection here. So there is a deflection on this line on the northeast direction. That is the structure here. But going down to the field, you will now pinpoint the exact place it to be. Now, the mineralization is not found within the major structures, but within the auxiliary structures. That's why most of the time you see them by the side of this. You don't see them inside. And that is the swamp. That swamp you saw there is the major structure. You not ask yourself why the whole lead zinc always goes close to the swamp and to the river. It is because that is the source. See the swamp here. See the swamp here. Have you seen that the swamp is going to the direction of the northeast? You get it? That big swamp you see is all those things you see is a structurally controlled event. You see it on the surface. You get it? So the same thing happens here. If not, have you asked yourself, why will a river naturally meanders and have this kind of curve? Why? Why will a river not continue this way? Why? Have you seen here? There's a very clear structure around this northeast. That's why you see mine here, you see mine here, you see mine here. These are mine that are positioned. You see another one here. Why? Because there's a structure along this direction. You get it? So that is actually what is happening here.
So you guys started exploring this side because of that northeast thing.
Yes, we are looking for structures. You start with structural interpretation. You start looking for structures that control mineralization. That's what you start with. So if you don't have structures, there's no mineralization.